Hi climbers, and welcome back to the Treehouse. My name's Ree and this is the tarot tree, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a fun reading, okay, a little bit of a light-hearted one. We're going to be looking at who secretly has a crush on you, okay? So who's got their eye on you? You know, you're the apple of this person's eye, hence the apples. Thought I'd get a bit creative. So we have 3 groups today. Over here we have group 1 with the lovely green apple, group 2 the kind of orange and red, and group 3 with the more of the red apple. I don't know if I should flip these two so you guys get a better look, see what one you're more drawn to. Have a look, these 3 options, and then join me in your reading, okay? Timestamps can be found below, so I'll see you there. Hi pile number 1s, if this is the apple you chose, then this is the reading for you. The green apple, right? Very vibrant, very fresh. A lot of what's the word I want to say with this? Heart chakra energy from the green. A lot of that. I'm getting quite a pure energy from this. So yeah. Okay, I thought before we'd start, I'd explain a little how this reading is going to be, how it's going to go. So basically, at first, let's just put your apple to one side. I'm going to be drawing some oracle cards to kind of see what the energy of your person is, or the person that has a crush on you is, and then also to see what their perception of you is. Okay, so this first and foremost is the card to kind of display what energy they're in, what archetype are they under right now. So let's have a look, okay? We have, okay, you guys have got the romantic. We've got the poet. Interesting. Let's get it in the frame. So right off the bat, I want to say that the person who has a crush on you definitely is more of the romantic kind. You know, maybe a creative, may actually be a poet, maybe in the creative arts. But outside of that, they're more like someone that just really likes to search for truth. You know, this figure is holding the moon. They want to know all the secrets of the universe, all the secrets of you, is what I'm getting off this card. You know, they want to illuminate that because they believe that's where you get the most freedom in life. They want to express themselves. They most likely do. They most likely are on a path to seeking truth and expressing that truth, expressing their truth. And you know, that's probably more likely in the creative fields, and that's because they just want freedom, you know. So let's have a look what else, you know, before we just have a more comprehensive reading. The 2 other oracle cards that came up for them is the Great Teacher. Interesting. And last but not least, the Volcano. Okay, so this could be a highly spiritual person, is what I'm getting off this, or someone who's definitely looked into that. I mean, this is meant to represent Jesus, this figure. Again, the dove, peace, serenity, freedom. There's lots of birds on this. You know, they want to take flight. They want to know everything there is to know. I don't know why I'm also getting off this card, Leonardo da Vinci, with all the geometric shapes and the birds, because he was obsessed with birds. Again, another man that was just loved to seek out knowledge, loved to seek out truth, like the poet. Okay, and I really feel like this person is really interested in doing that in regards to you. Okay, and they're very intrigued in you. They want to know the truth of you. There's something about you that's definitely caught their eye, you know, for sure. And I would say with this volcano, I feel like they have a lot of emotions, you know, whether this is in regards to you, directed at you, or just this way this person is in general, you know, we'll see as the reading goes on. They definitely got a lot, you know, that's why they definitely have that creative spark. I really get that from them with all these cards, really. Very eager to learn everything they can in this lifetime. You know, they really like to get to know themselves, I would say, and know the truth of themselves and learn things about themselves. And they also like to teach what they've learned, is what I'm getting from that. This person may very well be like a teacher, maybe in your life, potentially. Or they definitely are some sort of mentor to other people, either through what they share in their art or in their workplace, or maybe they are a public speaker or some sort of, you know, I don't know, like a spiritual kind of teacher in some regards for some of you. I'm getting like more of a holistic vibe, like yoga teachers, things of that nature, an art teacher. Like if they're going to teach, and if they are a teacher, I feel like they're a very enthusiastic one for that, because they want to bring out the best in their students, and they take on what their students would teach them as much as they would teach their students, if that makes sense, because they're looking to get as much information and expand their horizons as much as they can through the people around them. Also, it's not, it's all about collective sharing and growing for this person, and they've got a lot of enthusiasm for it with this volcano. So let's pull. That's a lot off the bat. Hopefully, if these energies resonate, you may know who this person is. How they see you. Oh, okay. The orphan. Oh, okay. It's meant to be a light-hearted reading. This is a bit getting a little bit deep. Okay, so the orphan can denote like feelings of, isolation, rejection. Remember this, how they view you. This might not be how you view yourself, potentially. I don't know if it's a nice way to be viewed, but we'll get onto it. But they see you as reaching out, to something, your growth. Either you've been through a hard time, this person's seen that, or they see you as going through a hard time now and having gone through a lot of isolation in your life and feeling alone, but your hand is reaching out for something more. I feel like this person wants to reach their hand out to you for that very reason. I feel like they would like to be a support to you. That's coming through strong. Okay, you actually drew 2 cards for these. So you guys got the Shaolin monk, Shaolin master, should I say, and the moon. Now that's quite an interesting combination. They see you very much with this orphan energy, like maybe feeling you're someone who's gone through quite a bit or is dealing a lot with isolation, which would make sense in the current climate, to be fair. Or someone that's been through some hardships in life. As someone that's moving through that quite gracefully, they feel like you've harnessed whatever it is that's happened to you. They really see you. Excuse the helicopter. Where was I? Whatever's happened to you in life, they really see you as someone that has stood strong and is either moving their way through that and trying to learn from it, okay, and doing that with grace. They really do feel that, and they also see you as a highly spiritual and intuitive person, with the moon card here too. They also may feel you have hidden strength actually with this, like, because the moon gets innate hidden kind of energies. Like, they actually see you, this person is very strong, though some people might not see that. Like, I see them, I can see that they're really moving through this, and they think you're doing it quite gracefully actually, for sure. And I feel like they definitely want to help you with that. This potentially could be someone who is a mentor in your life, who is helping you with that if you are dealing with things that you're coming out of and dealing with isolation and being quite alone and looking to like learn how to give love to yourself, etc. This person definitely sees that. I feel like they're a very perceptive person. They will see things that you think that they wouldn't see about you. That's what I want to say with that moon card there as well. Sorry, I haven't even got your last one out. Okay. A fearful world. Yeah, they definitely feel like you've been through something, and I feel like they feel like you've separated yourself from something, from past people. This could be friends, family, a social group, a workplace, an old belief system. They feel you've stepped out of it, or you're stepping out of it. This may be where you've met this person actually by doing that, or this is where you're going to meet this person by doing that. Okay, if you're not sure if you've met this person yet. And they feel like, they're recognizing that was a hard time for you, that, you're either still in a hard time with that, and, this whole new world that's opened up to you, you've stepped into something new recently, is quite overwhelming, and they notice that within you. And like I said, I feel like they want to help you with that. I don't necessarily get it, because this could definitely come across as someone who's a bit of a rescuer, should I say, potentially, or knight in shining armor that sees, damsel in distress and wants to come and help. there could be that element, but I'm not getting that strongly. I'm getting it more like they see the work that your potential and what you are already doing, and they're really intrigued, you know, to learn more about you. And they see a lot of strength in you, and they like that, they're attracted to that, and they want to help you to this sort of freedom and confidence again. I want to say this is a person that can see you could be that, and they want to help you with that, you know. They definitely want to get to know you more as well with this moon card here. As much as I said this person is perceptive, there's parts of you they're not sure about yet. They want to get to know you better. With this moon, like I said, this person likes to know everything, you know. They're very like a very interested person when it comes to something they take an interest in, if that makes sense. I use the word interest so much there, but yeah, dare I say it, like Jesus. I hope it doesn't trigger some people, but you know, he did kind of take on this sounds a bit rude, the waifs and stray. I don't want to call you a waif or stray. Like I said, I didn't fully get that vibe that they're a rescuer, but you know, he knew there was a lot to learn from lots of different people. He's not like high and mighty, like, oh, I'm more elevated than you, I'm more mature than you, you know, I'm more further along my journey into stepping into myself than you, so I can't vibe with you. That's not this person. This person still wants to surround themselves with everything and all different types of people. And you're one of those people that they really are interested in. Well, they have a crush on you first and foremost, so there's definitely something about you they find attractive, or that they are attracted to. I think they feel you have a lot of feminine energy also with the moon here, that you are a spiritual person that is connecting you maybe at the start of your journey, but they really feel that you have the potential there. Like I said, with the Shaolin Master, I do see this figure as quite young on this card though, to be fair, I have to be honest. So I do feel like they see you as someone that maybe at the start of this, but who has the grit and determination and grace to move through it. You know, very balanced individual. They feel you can be the yin and yang here, you know, and the prayer mantis on his fist. Someone you may have been stepped into your spirituality too. This may be where you met this person again. Like I said, I feel like they're a highly creative, potentially a very highly spiritual person. A lot of emotions. Not sure if they're going to hold them back, to be honest, with the volcano. They're definitely building up. I'm going to have to go further into your read to know about that. But that's what we've got so far, okay? So very interesting, quite different energies, you know, from your crush and how they view you. But you never know. That's what happens. That's what we get. So let's move into the tarot now to get a little bit more kind of info on, you know, this person's energy towards you, how they see you a bit more in depth, and what their actions towards you are going to be. Okay, that's what we're going to move into with this, but let's clear this up first. Probably the better thing to do, isn't it? Let's just bear these in mind. So we have the Poet and the Orphan. Interesting combo. So pile number one. Okay, right off the bat, this was already flipped in the deck. We have the Ace of Wands, so something passionate for sure is what this person's interested in regards to you. They're interested in your mind, with that flame over your over the mind, and Emperor just wanted to flash there, but I'm going to put him back in, and the Magician. Over your third eye too, so I think they're definitely interested in, they feel like you're going through a spiritual awakening. This might be what has brought you in line with this person, you know, whoever this person is, whether you've met them in the 3D yet or not. Getting a vibe that you might not have, but I feel like some of you definitely have. They're around you already. There's definitely some sort of connection here. I don't really see this figure's hair is all braided, and they're all like kind of connected. You may know this person through friends or a new group of people that you've stepped into recently. Okay, they really want to get to know your mind better, get to know your passions better, and speak to you about spirituality more, that's for sure. Oh wow, okay, Lovers, they see potential. They see potential. Very interesting. Let's get some more cards here. High Priestess. Definitely feel like this is how they view you. Like I said, with that Moon card, that energy already came out for you. Okay, 2 more cards, please. Okay, 5 of Cups. Interesting. They may feel like you're still getting your energy sucked away by the past, and you may still have some healing to do though. Just had Mr. Magpie start talking there. I think that might have been a confirmation. And Strength. But they view you as a very strong person. Okay, pile number 1s. So they're definitely interested in you. They're interested in you romantically. Okay, we have both Ace of Wands and the Lovers there. If that's not denoting that they're interested in you passionately, there's definitely that crush energy there. But they see you as potentially having the potential to be more than just that. Okay, but I think they're waiting for you. They're waiting for you because they know that you're still doing your inner work on your own. Okay, in this High Priestess mode. And they're really intrigued by that. Like they want to be there for part of that journey, definitely, until all the stars align, as you can see there. Okay, they want to help you through this. They feel you have the strength to do this, but they know you have to do some healing from the past. Okay, that's what they definitely know that. So much of this person is definitely passionate towards you. I'm not sure if they're going to come through straight away. I feel they may come through as a support or a friend first and foremost. They want to be there for the journey. I want to let you know that. But I don't know if they're going to let themselves be revealed as a romantic partner until maybe you've gone through that journey a bit further. Okay, Emperor. Okay, definitely still got their eye on you. Okay, they're making a plan though. This is a very mature person. I do want to say that. They may be older than you potentially. And he's holding the white chess piece here. I don't know, like, if you know from the original High Priestess cards, you always have 2 pillars, like a white and a black one, and they always kind of half remind me of chess kind of pieces. I think he's waiting for you to do your shadow work potentially and step more into the light. Step into more being yourself. When I say step into the light, it doesn't mean that you're having to have this major spiritual awakening where your whole going to change and, you know, step out of all the darkness of your life potentially. I feel more as to just step into yourself more. They're waiting for you to step into yourself more, and that may include you know, you're definitely something to do with your spirituality, with the 3rd eye coming up twice here, and all that moon energy in the oracle cards before. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're willing to wait for this Lover's energy. They're willing to build up towards it. They're going to come at you as a friend and their support first and foremost. They do not want to step on your toes through your healing or your growth or your awakening, which is actually quite beautiful energy, to be honest, because this person, like I said, they had that volcano card. You definitely have a lot of emotions, you know, in general. I don't feel like they suppress them, but I feel like, you know, they definitely want to express them. But they're mature enough and tempered enough to know that, and selfless enough to know not to kind of step on your toes, which is really actually quite cool. They know you need to find your independence first and foremost. You may really have just gone through a lot of upheavals, seeing like you were stepping away from something, you know, with that orphan energy, quite isolated, quite alone. And they feel like they know what that energy is like, because I feel like they have done that themselves, but they've grown. They're at a different stage of their journey, I want to say. And they're looking down at you, smiling. I love this Lovers card. Can you see this person's eyes are more closed, but this figure is looking down? I'm seeing them as more of the male figure for some reason. Obviously, gender doesn't take it as it resonates. And they're proud of you, like seeing you go through your transformation. I think they're really, really proud of you. And they're saying if you want someone to hold on to who can help you with this figure's holding on to the hair. I don't know if you know this, but in a lot of cultures, hair is really linked. It has quite a spiritual meaning, especially when you have, like, here, this figure has dreadlocks, okay? A lot of the time, people don't cut their dreadlocks, and there is said that there's a lot of energy within them, especially memories. They're saying if you need to hold on to this, hold on to me, like this figure's holding on to the hair, I will help you through this. I've been through this before. With my memories, I can help you if you want to. But I'm proud of you because you're independent. I know you can do this by yourself. That's so cool. They definitely believe you can get there. Again, that bird energy, that freedom, which is on all the cards and the oracles that they had. But this is you holding it out, not them holding out the dove. But they want to help you. They want to release you, help you release. Whew, some of that could be sexual connotation. I'm just going to put that out there. That's quite funny. It just came through strongly, so I'm going to say it. So this 5 of Cups. So what's this about? So they do feel like your energy is still potentially being drained by the past, but they want you to look and see this. Okay, all this cup behind you that has all of this potential, that is you. They believe this is you. They're encouraging you to focus on your creative endeavors as well. I'm getting from that. Okay, the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so definitely heavy energy. Heavy energy. King of Cups and just show up there. I believe this is them as well. So they're showing up as the Emperor and the King of Cups. So a very balanced individual. But that's because they've done the work, okay? So they are definitely someone that you can look to for help with whatever it is that you're going through. They want you to know that. But at the same time, they're not going to step on your toes, okay? Because they know this is your journey. And you know, you have to do it alone. Like I said, with the 8 of Pentacles, they're willing to wait for this lover's energy. But they do want to look on and cheer you on and be a support, 100%. King of Swords as well, big energy. I feel like all of these cards represent this person. Emperor, King of Swords, King of Cups. A very balanced individual, a very intelligent individual, a mentor of some kind. God, they sound bloody great, to be quite honest with you. I thought it was just going to be a light-hearted crush. It sounds like a very spiritual kind of interesting vibe. Okay. Give us one last card to clarify this strength, please. One last card to clarify this strength. They also feel like this journey you're going through is also going to lead you to be more vulnerable, which may be the more easier 6 of Swords. Okay, they see you moving on to the sun, your happiness. Okay. Okay, so this person sees you as a very strong individual, okay, who's just got some crap that you need to get through, okay? That's what you need to get through. You need to process whatever's happened in the past that's left you feel isolated, out in the cold, like you don't have the resources to get started. They want to let you know the key is there. Again, like they want to let you know your creativity and your potential and your heart is still there. And the key to unlock all of that is still there if you just raise your head. But they've been through this. Whoever this person is has been in this place before themselves. Okay, so they know what it's all about. But they know that you're going to get through it by doing your inner work, by connecting with your spirituality, connecting with your higher self, connecting with what makes you you. And they feel like you've already taken that step into this new part of your life. I feel like this is how you've met this person, in all honesty, or how you're going to meet this person. If this isn't a 3D connection or crush yet, I definitely think it's more likely that it is. But yeah, just want to put that out there. Okay, they want you to know that you are going to make it through this and find your independence. And that's probably more likely when they'll step forward, because they're willing to wait. But they got their eyes on you. Don't watch that with this Emperor. He's looking right over at you, looking over at the future. Okay, but right now they're ready and up for being a support. They want you to be able to lean on them in whatever capacity that is that you feel you can right now. They're not going to push you, because I'll be quite honest with you, I don't think this person feels that you're ready. They don't want to rush you into a relationship. You may have just come out of one. That might be what you're grieving, or you know, a way of life that was, you know, had a lot of grief attached to leaving it. You know, that took a lot of your energy away. They're willing to wait, and they see you, when you come out of this, they see your heart being healed. If you see a strength card, it's definitely linked to the heart, like Leo energy. This could be a Leo, I don't know. I'm getting fire energy from this person, to be quite honest with you, like quite a lot of fire, which is interesting. With the Emperor there, water energy too, and Gemini energy. So they might just be, I feel like they're just, despite signs, I feel like they're a very balanced person. And I feel like they've done the work. They're very curious. Even though they may be older than you potentially, or like very mature, they're a playful person. They've still got a lot of enthusiasm for life. Like I said with their oracle cards, you know, that volcano, they're full of excitement and creative energy. and the kind of curiosity and the want to learn. They don't feel like they've learned it all yet. They're not a Mr. Know-it-all, even though they are definitely presenting themselves as a mentor and teacher. I feel like that's just what that person is. I feel like that's who they're meant to be in this lifetime. They just have that vibe, and a very supportive one at that. I feel like this person will be a good person to have around, genuinely. But they have, you know, an attraction towards you. Well, more than just an attraction with that Ace of Wands. They see something in you. They definitely see, like, through you to who the true you is. They see who you're becoming. And it's not them saying that they don't think you're good enough how you are now. Not at all. Because like I said, this person already views you like very highly. But they know what you can be. And they're even more like impressed that they see you taking the steps to do that. Or they really believe that you're going to do that. You might not feel this way, but this person definitely feels this way towards you. They see it, you know. And this is a very perceptive person. So I would like to say that they're true. What they're saying is true. They want your heart to be healed before they come forward. Can you see this figure with the Strength card? I think I already showed this. Because then I think they feel they'll have something more long lasting with you, this Infinity sign, when you're able to be vulnerable, when your heart is healed again. That is when you're going to be able to move forward on your own or with them. That's when I think they'll make it known to you, okay, that they're interested romantically. You may very well know, this person may well be straight up honest and open and be like, listen, I'm attracted to you, but I understand that you're on this journey and I'm here for you in whatever way you want me there to be right now. Genuinely, because this person seems like quite an upfront, honest, mature person, I feel like they could potentially put it to you like that. But like I said, they're willing to like hang back as well and not step on your toes. It's such a cool energy, genuinely, like, and they see you, you know, they see you as being happy. You're going to get to your happiness, and they want to see you at this kind of free stage. They've already seen you as this. Like, if they're connected to spirituality, they've been told that this is where you're heading. And this is a lot of solar plexus energy in this sun. So it's basically getting your confidence back, I think. I think they've seen you as someone whose confidence has been knocked. And they're seeing you step into yourself, and they're very proud of that. And they're really excited for your journey, excited for you, excited with you. And they're just here as a support. I really just want you to know that if this is a person that you know, and whether you're ready for something romantic or not, they don't have intentions to rush you, push you. I do feel a lot of genuine kind of sincere feelings behind this person of just like wanting to kind of just not look after you in a way that you're like this, you know, damsel in distress. No, they see you as being this individual, like this independent person, this strong, independent, graceful person who can master these difficult emotions they may be going through or difficult times. They really see that. They see you as an equal. You know, the Emperor is not usually too heavily invested in relationships with those he doesn't view as an equal. Do you know what I mean? That pet chess piece there, you know, he wants the king and queen. He views you as that. 100%. So have confidence in that for sure. Just keep on this path. That's what they're telling you. Keep on this path, you know. They're going to be there. If they're not, they want to be there to always remind you, like, listen, when you're having these down times, this is the person. This might give away this person is. They'll be the person that's always in your corner in terms of trying to, like, get you to see the good things about yourself. You know, you do have the key. You can do this. You know, you're such a creative, beautiful person. Like, they're not gonna be shy about telling you these things. When they see you get into dips, this is the person that's gonna help you, you know, want to help you pick yourself up. And that's just by encouraging you to look at, you know, your inner truths. Like, nothing that they're gonna just be doing for you. You know, it's them just reminding you about yourself and your capabilities. This might give away who the person is, okay? Just a very sincerely supportive person. And if you come to them, they'll tell you like what they've been through. They'll happily speak to you about their spiritual and their kind of journey through life, from their hardships and how they've stepped into themselves. And they're this, you know, this poet, this creative, you know. If you're looking into being in the creative fields, this may be someone, you know, who's a bit more established, and who will happily and willingly kind of share their knowledge with you, because they see you as having great potential in that, you know, and they feel that you can be successful in whatever these new endeavors that you're going to be, because they see you'll put the hard work in. This is like a kind of candle maker, herbalist-ish person here, okay? They know that you're going to have to go through these phases, you know, like with the moon phases, etc. Again, I see like your chakras getting in alignment. If you guys are interested in spirituality, that might be something that you're looking to go into, a career. They see you as being able to sit there, have the patience and build that kind of knowledge base up. And the passion for it, this person is gazing and, like, you know, doing fire magic. That might be something for some of you to do, is looking into the flames of the candle, you know. That's their light. They always want you to be aware of the light that you have within you. Okay, this person seems like a really cool person. Really, really genuine energy coming through. I would like to meet a person like this. 100%. They're there for you. Just want you to know, even if it's not in a romantic capacity right now or ever, I feel like this person is just so intrigued by you and so enthralled by seeing your journey and wanting to be a support in that. But they're not going to be pushy about it. So that's what I'm getting off the tarot, which is quite a lot, I think. So I think next I'm just going to pull like 3 kind of oracle cards just to see like what can we expect this person to do next. Like I said, so far I really feel like their energy is they're willing just to be a support in whatever capacity you deem fit. They may be honest and come forward about their emotions, but they're not going to push anything unless you're ready and you want that. Okay, but let's just say, so what can we expect from this person? What can we expect from this person, like in terms of their action towards pile 1? Magic, labradorite, spirit. Okay, they're just going to go with the flow is what I get from that. Okay, they're willing to wait. They're willing to be something solid for you to hold on to and to be of help. Again, yeah, okay. Yes, okay, that's the confirmation. That is what they're going to do, alright? Do we really need the 3rd card? Yes, they do like you, they're not going to rush you. Free will wanted to come out. I'll take reverse also. Okay, it's all going to be about you, basically. That's what Spirit wants to let you know about this person. Your crush is making it all about you, which is quite cool. And that's because they're a balanced person, okay? They're not coming from a place of anxiety and lack and scarcity and thinking, oh my god, I better quickly get in there because that's what I want now. No, they're cool, they're mature. They're going to play it, not play it cool as in, you know, that kind of playerish way, but as in you can decide where this goes, okay? Because they're very respectful of the journey that you're on. They just want to be there as a support, you know, help you get to your more happy place if you're not there yet. Okay, help you get to your confidence again with this yellow kind of solar plexus energy. And then, you know, you decide where you want to go when you have that, when you've got to that, you know, more steady state. And you may find, they said they'll be there on the other side. Is what I want to get if you want that. But if not, that's fine. They still have a lot of care I'm getting from this. A lot of caring energy, very sincere energy, really and truthfully, which is sweet. But there's fire here, so there's passion. Don't get it twisted. There's definitely passion, and you know, it's at its early stage of the Ace of Wands, but they see you as a potential lover with the lover cards there. I think they have, you know, either they do have or they feel that they could have a lot of love for you in the future. They've already got a very soft spot for you, I want to say, very fond of you, 100%. That's what we can expect from the person. Again, just confirmation of the tarot. And we're going to just get a couple more oracles now, you know, to just look and see, or maybe how you can help this along, how they could help this along, potentially if it's something that you want. So I'm just going to grab some final oracle cards now to see, like, you know, if this is something you're interested in, potentially, like, what energy can help it along then, okay? We definitely see, like, they assume or they believe that you're focusing on yourself and your kind of independence and stepping into maybe your spirituality or something new, you know, doing all that inner work, coming more in line with yourself. But if this is something you're interested in, what can, you know, help power one along with their journey in order to, you know, maybe to find union or just, you know, their journey? What kind of power animal? We've got the animal spirit deck here. So what energy is going to help power number one with this? What energy is going to help power number one move this forward? Okay, we've got the camel and we've got the unicorn. Interesting. So spirituality is definitely coming through because the phoenix is at the bottom as well. So we've got earth energy and spiritual energy. So it's grounding, that kind of going and doing your spiritual work or whatever it is that you're doing, looking at the inside, because again, I think they view you as something very special here with this unicorn energy. This may also be them, because they're definitely looking over at you. Okay, grounding that energy with perseverance is the word I'm getting off that camel, because they are very persevering. People don't understand, like, how persevering camels are. You know, they really can trek across some of the most desolate places, you know, and sometimes that's what life can feel like when we've stepped out of something new and we feel all alone or we're feeling isolated, like we might not see the growth. It seems like this person's seeing your growth, but you might not see it, but they definitely know that you got the strength to go through. And with this camel, I'd say you definitely do. You're going to, and you know, this moon, crescent moon here, you know, it is a beginning. Parts of it are still dark, but you're making your way through them dark sides of the moon. You're learning things about yourself. It's okay to take this kind of time to go on your own kind of journey and persevere through. Just know that I think that this person, if this is them being represented by the unicorn, has got your back with that. And also I'm getting the vibe of that you've got a spiritual team behind you that also has your back with that. I want to let you know that's very important, that I let you guys know that also. Okay, and you're going to step into this elevated energy yourself if you're not, you know, already there. I don't feel like you're fully there, but you're going to be getting there. I feel like you guys may definitely be the kind of spiritual awakened kind of group, which is interesting. This is just meant to be a crush reading, but it's okay, so we're getting very deep now. The camel is all about that independence and self-reliance. So this is where you're being told to focus 100%, and this person knows this, which is so cool. They're so perceptive and respectful of your independent journey, which lets me know they are very mature and quite an elevated. I don't like using the word elevated because it makes it seem like higher than other people, but a developed soul. You know, this person has definitely done work, really truthful. They definitely know that you're becoming more balanced within yourself as well. It's really cool. So that is where you're being told to put your energy, and that's what will, if you are interested in this connection, that is where it's going to actually kind of develop from, is by you continuing on this journey of independence. Because I think when we do that, one, it seems like you're already on that journey and you've attracted someone who, in my eyes, seems like a pretty cool person already through that. And you may be attracting someone who's very, very good for you because of that, because you've stepped into your own energy and you're persevering and you're getting to know yourself and you're becoming more in line with yourself and your wants and your needs and your passions and your own creativities and your own purpose and your own independence. That's what's attracting this kind of good person for you potentially in, which is really cool. So just I'm being told to encourage you to do that, okay? And then with the unicorn, again, keep developing your spiritual gifts, okay? With that third eye chakra there, with the unicorn, that's what it represents, okay? It's all about like that reconnection to self, your higher self, to something bigger than us, you know? The unicorn is something we think, oh my god, like, is it even a real creature? It's highly developed. You see its horns right on its third eye, so keep moving with that. I feel like your spirituality has something to do, has a part to play in how you're stepping into yourself with all these spiritual cards coming through, the High Priestess as well there, you know. Even the Lovers is a card that denotes ourselves and our higher selves, come into alignment with that. So just keep on it. That is the advice. This is the kind of energies to kind of embrace, you know, persevering your independence, you know, keeping yourself balanced, you know, searching out anything that helps you grow, really. And just know this person has your back, because I see them as quite a spiritually developed person, like this unicorn. So yeah, I also feel, again, with this Phoenix card at the bottom of your deck here, you know, there's a message to say focus on this rebirth that you're going through, on this re-emergence, you know, Phoenix from the ashes. You know, that is your journey. Concentrate on that. And with the bear underneath that too, another message of re-emerging, you know, out of a hibernation stage. Even if there is fear, okay, embracing that is what's going to, you know, make this work out for the best of all. You know, you, the most importantly, and if you want to help this relationship to blossom. So that's something to bear in mind. Definitely persevere with this journey that you're on, because you're on the right path to, you know, if it's not this person, you will definitely probably end up finding someone who's just in more line with you and having a happier and healthier relationship. And we'll end with an affirmator, just to see, you know, just some ending advice, relationship advice, maybe a little kind of note on what can be worked on in life in general for this connection, for yourself. Let's give them a little bit of a shuffle. Really cute little cards, these, with like cute little affirmations. So one last card, please, Spirit, for pile 1. What can potentially help them with this journey they're on and this connection? Oops. One card, please. One card, please. We have grace. Okay. I face disagreements with grace and flow through the ups and downs of my relationships without getting thrown off center. With grace, I'm able to keep my cool, be my best self, and not resort to name calling, even when that crappy poo-poo face is being a douchey bath monster. That's cool, because they saw you as handling whatever you've been through with grace earlier with that Shaolin master. So that's definitely kind of confirming, you know, a bit of synchronicity there. This is maybe what you're learning to do. You know, when we step into learning ourselves, maybe you've come out of quite a, you know, crappy relationship potentially, you know, where we have to reflect on ways that we might be sometimes, you know, with that orphan energy too. Potentially when we come from a place of scarcity, or we've felt a lot of rejection in our life, it can make us kind of, you know, have our own kind of struggles within a relationship under that energy, you know, the sort of always reaching out and never getting what we want kind of thing, because we're coming from a place of lack. Whereas now it seems you're on a journey where you're going within and building your own self up. You may end up just having a really positive relationship just because of that hard work, you know. I'm being told to tell you that whatever hard work you're doing right now in regards to that, or if you're thinking of setting off on a journey like that, it's the right way to go. Because you're attracting in people that are very sincere, I want to say, with this person who's your crush. They're definitely sincere in their feelings towards you and how they want you to grow, for sure, which is what we all want in a partner, no? God, to have that in a crush is great, you know. This might not be your person, but it's good to know you're attracting that kind of energy towards you, right, Power 1? So carry on with it. You got this. Okay. A really cool character, both of you, 100%. I love this reading, I really did. So that's all I got for you today, Part 1. I hope it resonated. If it did, you know the drill. Give a like, thumbs up, you know, share, comment. I really would like to see like how this might have resonated with you guys, and if you might feel you know this person, if they seem really cool, or what you're stepping into. 100%. I want to know what you guys, you know, tell me about your spiritual journeys, or tell me about, you know, this sort of path to independence you're carving for yourself. You know, it's all good to hear these things. Encouraging, you know, it's good for others to encourage others on their journeys who are in different stages, and me. So yeah, please let me know, and I'll see you in the next read. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. If this is the apple you chose, then this is your reading. And if you're thinking, what is this portal that's just jumped out of nowhere under my apple, taking it through to the matrix, don't worry, I'll explain. Okay, so in today's reading, we're going to be looking at who secretly has a crush on you, okay? You're the apple of this person's eye. So what we're going to start off with is some oracle cards first and foremost to see like a little bit about the traits of this person. Okay, what energy are they in right now, and also how they view you, like what energy are they viewing you in right now. And then we're going to move further in with the tarot, etc. Okay, but first we're going to get started by looking at this apple. Excuse this helicopter sound, I don't know who they're searching for right now. So excuse the sound if you can still hear it. Right off the bat, we're going to look at your apple. Yours is the smallest apple. Yes, we are going to do a read of the apple. And I'm just getting a bit of a shy energy, like a building up. So whoever your crush is, I think they'll be building up to potentially telling you if they're going to tell you, okay? I feel like they're building up themselves right now as well with that. You know, we've got a lot of the sort of root chakra and sacral chakra coming through, moving into this solar plexus. So I feel like this person is building themselves up, the different shades, because the colours are I always link them to the chakras myself. So yeah, that's what I'm getting off your apple so far. So let's put it to one side and let's see what archetype or energy this person's in right now. Okay, Pilgrim. Okay, this person is definitely looking within. They're doing a lot of inner work right now. Okay, getting to know themselves a bit better. They may be a little bit of an introvert right now. If they're not an introvert overall, they're in that kind of phase of life right now, trying to figure stuff out. Okay, going within, trying to make it to that kind of mountain peak of their own understanding. It seems like, oh bless them, I don't know why, but I'm getting off these hands and stuff, like they're kind of hugging themselves, like protecting, a bit of a protective phase right now. They do want expansion, okay? I do feel like they're gonna get there once they've done this inner work, because the Pilgrim also wants to go and explore. You know, this archetype is what, you know, sets us off on adventures, etc. But it's definitely more of the going within. Now this person, you know, is very chatty. A lot of cards came out for them, okay? And the next two that came were the drum and the shapeshifter, which I found so interesting, because the shapeshifter almost wanted to come out with the Pilgrim in this deck also for them. So I had to take it because it's definitely a message I wanted to come through. And I think the message is that this person at this point in their life, if this resonates, you're going to maybe notice that this is a person that's in a transformation stage. Okay, they're doing a lot of inner work. And they may be quite, you know, introvert, potentially come across as shy, but they're trying to figure out who they are and piece these bits together. Again, with the drum, dream and journey, they're trying to bring this, what's in their inner landscape, to the outer. You know, they're starting to build that confidence up in themselves that they can make their dreams a reality. Okay. And there is a little bit of excitement amongst them for that. That's like to go off on this journey, but I don't feel like they're set off on the physical aspect of that journey yet, okay? They're still very much looking to like transform and unveil your gifts. This might be someone who has a lot of hidden talents. What I want to say, you know, if this is someone that you know, and you might potentially know that about them, okay? But they've been very under the radar. I think they're quite an understated person is what I'm getting. And then what the last but not least wanted to come out for them is ungrateful daughter and earthly mother, which is a very interesting card, but I'll tell you what that means. And you can't find goodness because your heart is lost. Okay, this person is coming out of, you know, something potentially, you know, quite heavy. It may have something to do with family, actually, with this ungrateful daughter and earthly mother card here. As in them wanting, you know, them having to give themselves that nurturing, or having a little bit of an aversion to relationships, I want to say, and their emotional self. They've kind of stepped away from that because they associate it with pain. God, these crush messages are getting very deep. But I mean, I feel like they're doing the work to change that right now. They're getting back in touch with their emotions, etc. Okay, they're stepping away from maybe a phase where they were quite sad and bitter, I want to say, and nurturing themselves. Okay, the earthly mother continues to give to their daughter despite their daughter being ungrateful, etc., because it's unconditional love. And this is what this person's trying to come in alignment with, that is possible. And I feel like they're giving it to themselves first and foremost. Okay, so they're doing a lot of inner work. They're changing. Big changes are coming for them so they can set off on their journey. Okay, so maybe towards you, as you are their crush. So let's look how they view you. Oh wow, okay, the light's going crazy. What's happening here? There's so many things happening in your read, from the helicopter that's searching for whoever around here to the light flickering, that I feel like partially this person doesn't want you to know they have a crush on you just yet, and also that, you know, they're doing a lot of searching and soul searching. Okay, or maybe they've been trying to find you, I don't know, but there is some crazy stuff going on. So as I was saying, the way they view you, this is what we're looking at now, is the father. Very interesting. It's really interesting to have masculine energy come out. Oh, and there goes the light again. Ooh, okay. The Knight. Oh, okay, double masculine energy. And last but not least, the gallery of those who came before. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Okay, right off the bat, okay, they see you as a very like strong individual, I want to say, a supportive individual, the way they view a father figure should be. I definitely want to say that. So I'm more drawn to the positive aspects of this card, as in the card that's coloured in and filled out, rather than the vacant space. Maybe this person potentially did not have a father figure around in their childhood, you know, because there's definitely an element of family here, but that's going quite deep. I just want to say they see you as having those positive attributes of the masculine, supportive, you know, someone to lean on, someone that's direct, someone that's confident, in control, you know, can give this person something steady, a steady foundation. I want to say a builder, especially with the Knight. They view you as someone who's very protective. We have brave and honest. Okay, someone that is going to tell them the truth, someone that's going to keep them grounded and potentially protect them. But as you can see, this Knight is still vulnerable because this figure is actually crying. Okay, so they don't view you as like, you know, complete toxic masculinity or anything like that. No, they see you as a very like protective person with a lot of integrity, I want to say. Like, what you believe in, you will fight for. You know, whoever's back you got, you'll have their back to the end. This is how this person views you. A very loyal person, a grounded person, solid person. And I feel like this might be where the attraction and the crush is coming from, because this person seems like they're in very like all, you know, transformative energy, potentially a bit all over the place. They may view themselves, okay? And maybe having gone through letdowns in their life as well, especially in regards to close connections that have left them in this energy. They really like that about you. They're very intrigued and attracted to you for those reasons. In fact, they look up to you for it. That's with this card here. You know, the gallery of those who came before is like looking at people, you know, that you admire. And I feel like they admire you. Unfortunately, I feel, or unfortunately, I think they may feel like you're a bit out of their league though at this moment in time, you know, but they're transforming. They, you know, that's fine. It's okay. So that may, you know, have a bearing whether they're going to come through or not. But they definitely admire you. They look up to you. They look up to you. You may either, you know, they say that we're attracted to the traits that in people that we would like to have in ourselves, you know. So they see you as that sort of solid figure, and they might not feel like that in themselves right now because they are on a transformative journey. They are maybe a bit all over the place, like wandering, you know, like the pilgrim does, trying to find themselves, find their place, you know, trying to get back in touch with their emotions, get more stable potentially, and walk into the beat of their own drum. And they see you as someone who's already very much got that sorted. I'm getting very earth energy on your side. and a lot of air energy on this side of theirs, so that might be air and water, I want to say, actually. Okay, so that might help some of you decipher who this person might be. They do feel like you've got a very big heart with the roses and the cup here at the back also. And that rose, that one rose is ready to bloom, the rest are kind of closed, but they do feel like, this is a very strong message coming through. They feel like when you give your heart to something or someone, like you're all for that person. In a relationship, you'd be very loyal, very monogamous. You only have one cup to give. And I think they like that about you. I think that would make this person feel very stable and secure, where they might not have had that before. They're looking for that. Got the mother figure and the father figure here, okay? So they definitely would like that stable unit. I'm also getting from this person that they're really stepping into their confidence, their power. They have a lot of power animals here in the shapeshifter. There may also be an animal lover. I feel that's coming through too. Someone who potentially might work with animals or feels more solace around animals at this point in their time, at this point in their life. Okay, so that might be another kind of giveaway as to who this person might be. But yeah, they look up to you. They see you as a very grounded person. And that's what's the most attractive thing about you to this person, I believe. Your confidence, your integrity, who's got a solid foundation and knows who they are. That's what they admire about you, because they're still figuring that out about themselves. So, yeah, and they feel you'll look after them. I need to put that out. So, that's what we're getting from the oracles so far. So I'm going to move these off, and then we're going to look into the tarot, a bit deeper into, this person's energy towards you, how they view you. Can we expect them to come forward, etc.? What are the blockages and what could help? So let's do that now. Let's put these away first and foremost. Okay, our pilgrim character and father character here. Okay, I'm going to move straight into the tarot. So let's just give it a little bit more of a shuffle. Okay, pile number 2 is a very interesting energy. It's not often that you get like the masculine energy coming through, so that's really interesting that they're viewing you in this masculine, very solid energy. Obviously, I don't put gender with these energies. We all have these within us, but that's definitely how they're seeing you. They're sitting in that masculine power right now, and they really love that. Very attracted to that. Okay, so pile number 2, their crush. What is their crush's energy towards them? How is their crush viewing them? And will they be coming forward? Let's see. Oh, the Fool. Interesting. They may be willing to take a risk on you. They're definitely at the start of a journey, that's for sure. The Queen of Wands. Wow, okay. Building up their confidence. Let's see, let's get a few more. Oh, 3 of Swords. Okay. In the centre as well. Let's see what we got. Oh, that wanted to fly out and knock off the moss. Oh, the 8 of Swords. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I'm getting a bit of a picture here. And one more card at this top row, please. Oh, bless. Okay. Right. So thus far, I feel like this person is very intrigued to take this risk with you, but they really feel like they need to build up their confidence first, or it's going to really end up in heartbreak for them, and they're scared of that. They're scared of the rejection. Okay, they've probably gone through that a lot, and because they view you very highly, they feel like that would be very painful for them. So they don't want to rush ahead until they've built up their confidence. Okay, but obviously they know, because this is a person who's doing a lot of inner work, there's things that we have to do to build up our confidence, right? Okay, build up our passions and have that sort of attractive energy of the Queen of Wands. I think this person may feel like they have to be that before they come towards you in order to be worthy, which is kind of sweet, kind of sad, half in a way. Okay. Fool is getting, again, a movement card. But they're going to move once they've done this inner work, I feel. They're more likely to come forward to you when they've let go of some of their baggage. Okay. Right now, they're very stuck, like with this Eight of Swords. Like, they feel quite paralyzed to come towards you, but they do see all this potential, like the be all end all of you. 10 of Pentacles, that's family, solid foundations. That's the kind of person they view you as, that when, if you were to like them, that's what you would give them, and they would love to have that with you. Okay, yeah, they're really scared that you are quite a catch and that there's a lot of competition to get to you. They feel like it's going to take a lot to get to you and to get to this Queen of Wands phase, because that's what they believe you want and you deserve, and they don't quite see themselves as that yet. Okay, they feel like there's going to be they feel like you have a lot of admirers, basically, and to get to you, look, all these people are fighting to try and reach that spark, that fire, which is you, I want to say. Oh gosh, death, transformation. Okay, let's get the last two clarifiers so we get a more solid picture. 10 of Cups as well. Oh wow, they really have it. They got it bad for you, pal, too. Whoops. Interesting. The World card flashed there, so bear that in mind. But for this 10 of Pentacles, oh, I wanted to come out. The Queen of Cups. Oh, bless. 9 of Pentacles, bottom deck energy. Okay, this person's really working on their confidence, guys. Really trying to work on their confidence and getting to be like more in line with themselves to get towards you with this Queen of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. But they really want to give you, they have a lot of emotion for you. 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Oh, wow. They see you very highly with that Knight, protective, like earth energy. They really, really like see you as a solid person. And they got a lot of love for you. They feel like they could have it all with you. You're the kind of person they'd want to have it all. They just don't know if they're worthy yet, if they're able yet. They know they have to go through some sort of transformation first in order to get towards you, and they're in that phase. It seems they are definitely in that phase of, you know, doing that inner work, going within, healing. You know, they have to get past this heartbreak of the past or these letdowns of the past that we saw in the oracle cards, you know, so that they don't always keep perceiving things as rejection or, you know, having cracks in their heart that they can't kind of fix. Here it's like, I don't know if you can see the threads of the heart. It's like they're being pulled in all different directions. I feel like this person, like we said in the oracles, doesn't feel quite solid in where they're at right now, because they're still doing that soul searching and wondering about whether that's like internally, which I feel like it is mainly, or on the physical realm. Like they might be moving around a lot and trying to discover different things about themselves through that, like doing different jobs, moving to different places, etc. So, you know, to find home, I feel like this person is really looking for home, especially this 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups here, and they definitely see you as a potential in being part of that. You know, with the red here, that root chakra, like that really solid security. I think this is what this person really craves, and I feel it's because they haven't had it before in life, whether from the starting point of life in terms of childhood to past relationships to within themselves. I really feel like this person has struggled with that. And because you seem like such a solid person, like protective, giving person, they're so attracted to that. They're just very frozen right now. They don't know how to get to this with you just yet, where they're at, because they still know they need to change. They know they need to put some stuff to bed. I think this is why we had all these interruptions. I don't think they would want you to know that they have a crush on you yet. I have to be perfectly honest. I do not think this person has the confidence to come forward yet. And they may be embarrassed if you knew that they had a crush on you. I think they would be quite embarrassed. But they have that intention to come towards you once they've definitely like done some work on themselves. I think they would. I really think they would. And if you know who this person is and it's mutual, then, you know, well, we can go further to see what some advice would be. But maybe that would help, you know, in terms of helping them come forward. Maybe this would be you having to go to them. I don't know if they'd quite believe it, though. I have to be straight up with you. They might not quite believe it, and it could still be slightly problematic if they don't feel they're good enough for you, okay? I need to put that out there. They think you're very attractive, and they think you're very attracted to other people. But I do feel like they do have it in them to be willing to fight for you, because if you see here, this card, it's like they're all vowing, trying to get their boom, and then this Queen of Wands character, she's got that final one, like, yeah, I won, I got the flame, bye guys, I'm all on my own now. I'm the winner. And they want to be that person, so they got that tenacity in them, even if they may be a bit introvert and shy, or a little bit all over the place at the moment and trying to figure out themselves and their confidence. I know they have that in them. That's really cool. So I wouldn't, don't write this person off. They may surprise you. They may be going through this transformation quicker than they expect and you may expect. You might start to see this person grow in confidence slowly but surely, or even it might speed up once it starts. I've been told to say to you to expect that, okay? Because they're working on their sort of independence and abundance right now, and their confidence. Okay. Yeah, they've got Two of Swords energy. I feel like they'll be very they're very in their head about whether they should come forward or not, and what to focus on. They might not feel like pursuing a relationship or anything is the best thing for them right now with where they're at, but yeah, they see you as the King of Pentacles. I just feel like I had to show you that because you definitely had that Earth energy. They are really interested in you, hence why they have a crush on you. Now, this Eight of Swords is interesting because, as you can see, this card a lot denotes like fears and kind of, you know, limiting thoughts that, you know, that's all they are. They're not real. They're just in the mind. You can see this person, you know, she isn't blindfolded and she hasn't got all these crows tying her up in real life. She's not as binded as she thinks she is. And I think this goes with this person as well. They might not be, you know, as stuck as they may believe they can be at times. And I feel what might help them overcome this, really and truthfully, is when they open up their heart a bit more, when this heart is healed with the Ten of Cups, and connection. You know, because if this person, you know, whether that's connection with you, connection with others, just connection in general I'm getting, will help this person get out of their head and feel more confident in themselves and feel more on their way to what they want, which is this Ten of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups energy, you know, just overflowing with emotion for you and being able to share that with you. Okay? So that may help them. That's what I'm getting off of that. Very interesting so far. I like this read, it's pretty cute, I've got to be honest. So yeah, there's a lot about them in this because they clearly view you a lot from the oracles as a protective, very strong, nurturing, you know, I could have it all with pile number 2 person, which is really sweet. King of Pentacles vibes from you, 100%. So the main thing holding this person back really from coming forward to you right now is their own confidence levels. That's it, pretty much, you know. They have got a lot of love to give and a lot of love to give your way. It seems to be going your way, and passion for you also. But they're still on a healing journey, on a journey of self-discovery, I want to say. And I think once they've moved a bit more forward in that is when they're most likely to maybe come forward, okay? So I just want to pull like a couple more tarot here just to see how they view you, because there's a lot of them that's coming up in this. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, they see you as someone that they could have a very grounded opportunity with. That coming through again. Big earth energy coming through, you guys. If you're not an earth sign, you've definitely got that about you. Indecisive about it yet. So, and okay, this is not, they're not really focusing on you in this. They're focusing more on their own selves and what they do, because you're already sorted, okay? They're the ones that need to be sorted in this sort of crush kind of element. They need to do the work to come to you, because you are this sort of beautiful kind of Pentacles character. That's what I want to say. Okay? They got a lot of healing to do before they come forward. And I don't think they're sure that you choose them either right now. Okay? Until they have more to offer you. Okay? They have to feel like they have something to offer you, this Ace of Pentacles. Something grounded. So if they feel like they're all up in the air and up in their head still, they're not going to come forward without having something very real to offer you. And, you know, be this queen character that they believe is your equal, because they view you like as, we see the father, like the knight, like a lot of divine masculine kind of energy. So let's pull 3 more oracles to kind of see what the kind of, we've seen what the blockages are, like what is the likelihood of this person. So air, there's air card there, so they definitely might be an air sign. We've got Gemini, we've got Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. I think getting Libra off this, you know, because Libras are very romantic, but they definitely can be in their heads a lot. Okay, 3 more oracle cards to see how this person views you and what can help. As the Sun, oh, I do see you as happiness, a very warm person as well. They're trying to get into their positive state. This is saying connect with the positive energy of the Sun and see abundance radiate into your life. Okay, they need to step into that new beginning. The 1 and 9 makes the 10 break down to the 1. Like a new beginning for them is when they're more likely to come forward for you. Okay, right now they're in the dark. And you may be in the dark and they want you to remain in the dark about them having a crush on you. I definitely feel the need to do that. They have a lot of things they're working through, okay? A lot of things. Maybe the way to move this forward a little bit is just to start off like slow, like we've got coffee here, connecting, discussions, catching up. Just having, you don't have to call it a date. We have divine timing at the end as well then. So, you know, when they come forward, it's going to be at the right time. So maybe something like just low key. If you know who this person is and you are interested back, but you feel like, you know, God, they're definitely quite shy, they're not really coming forward, or they're not quite ready to come forward, just doing something small, like a little, you know, little coffee date, a little catch up. We don't have to call it a date. They want to connect with you, okay? They definitely want to connect with you in some way, shape or form. They just, again, I don't, even with this coffee, you've got one that someone's drinking it black and someone's got a cappuccino, like with the heart sort of made in the cream. And I think they view themselves as this, you know, kind of dark, potentially gloomy person. They don't want to bring the sort of vibe down. You might not see this person as that, but this is how they view themselves, as a bit like a bit of a, you know, potentially a black hole, but, you know, and you as this very like heart on your sleeve kind of person with a lot to give. But there's that desire to connect there with you. So even if they are shy, I think, you know, they could approach you, or even if, you know, this person is maybe approaching them just to do something casual, you know, get them out their shell a little bit, have a little talk, because you'd be surprised, this person's got a lot of depth and a lot of hidden talents, as we saw in the oracles. I feel like they could hold a conversation, particularly if they are an air sign, because, you know, wealth of knowledge that these people were, you know, seem to pick up in my experience. So definitely chatty, even if they might be shy, if you can get them out their shell, I think that could be a good thing. So that's really cool. That's good energy. So let's see then, because this person seems like, you know, has a crush on you. Seems like they need a little bit of a confidence boost. So kind of what power animal, I'm going to draw some more oracles here. You know, what energy could they step into that will help them with this? What energy will help with this? Oh, I wanted to come. Wait, the Panther. Okay, very direct and to the point energy. And one more, please. We've got the Starfish. Okay. stepping into their courage more. Definitely, this is like how they view you, actually. The Panther really kind of is quite a lot like your energy, how they were viewing you anyway. Like getting rid of the unnecessary, being direct, stepping into yourself fully, having the confidence to move forward. Okay, very protective energy, having that courage to defend what matters to you. This is what they're working towards, being like you, and maybe, you know, spending time around you potentially as they do look up to you, even if it's just like in a sort of, you know, informal, a little bit of a catch-up kind of vibe, might help them find that in themselves, because that's clearly why they're attracted to you, is because they see that you have something that they don't have that they want, or they have the potential to have, but you're just more further along in that. And sometimes being around people like that helps bring it out in us. So perhaps meeting up with you, it could be a good thing for this person. Or just, you know, seems like they're quite, you know, studious person, like they might study you, not in a creepy way, like just see like how you go about things and be like, oh, I want to be like pile number 2, let me try that. Okay, so that's what that's saying. They need to step more into their confidence and themselves, and it seems like they will do that. You know, a bit more action, a little bit less thinking this person needs to do. And I feel like they do have the potential to do that for sure. There might be a reason why they're in a lot of thinking mode right now. That's what I'm being told. But they can come out of that. You might be sparking that in them actually to come out of that. So that's cool. So what else have we got here? We have the starfish. Okay. It's like stepping out of the shadows again. Like not being afraid to be like the center of attention. I mean, because that's what starfish can be, but they can be on, you know, the egotistical side of that, and that might not be something this person's interested in doing, is being on the superficial, shallow level, seen as though they're doing a lot of inner work. But I feel that they could probably, you know, the universe give them a nod that you can step out of this inner world and step into the material and show off a bit. You know, don't be afraid to do that. Let your Queen of Wands energy come through, let your shine and your starry energy come through there. Okay, because you can be very uplifting when you do that. You know, they are very mesmerized by you, because I see you in this starfish also. They may actually think you're very good looking also. I want to say that this person may be, but might not actually see it. So that's what the starfish is there to say. It's okay to step into the material. You know, that doesn't have to be the negative aspects of things. Let yourself be seen. Okay, you don't have to hide in the shadows with all these hidden talents. You're shape-shifting now. Okay, show people. That's how you're going to find your confidence. That's how they may, you know, attract you. You never know, because the confidence is very attractive. But I do feel like this person's energy is quite charming, whether they're underconfident or shy as it is anyway. And obviously that might be attractive to you. So we're going to end with an affirmation card now from the Affirmators Love and Relationship Oracle, and just see, you know, just a closing message for this reading to see what could potentially help this connection along, or this person, you know, what energy could help them come through, or something they could resolve to help this just help us on our journeys. Okay, thoughtfulness wanted to come, so this is kind of an extra card in this card. So again, definitely they have to work on their confidence with this solar plexus energy here. It says, it's time to put your money where your mouth is and have fun showing your love. Think of all the little things you can do to show a person you love them. Then stop thinking of those things and actually do them. Action, a call to action, okay? It's time to hide a note in someone's pocket, make them a snack, order them a book. Anything thoughtful can be an act of love, even taking the trash out to the dumpster. Unless you're dating the trash, in which case don't take it to the dumpster, take it somewhere fancy. Wow, who would have thought that being so full of thoughts could be considered thoughtful? So this person's really in their head, like, this is either a kind of indication if you want to bring it forward, then you might have to be the first person to take action to kind of give them that little bit of a confidence boost, get them out of their head, ask them things. Or, you know, it's for them to kind of, you know, what's going to happen is when they're going through their transformation and they step more into this confidence, you know, by doing these little things, that could definitely help this connection along. But either way, you know, it's all about confidence when it comes to this crush, okay? When they're going to come forward, that divine timings, when their confidence is built up. Or if you're not willing to wait and you know who this person is and you feel the same way, I definitely would say you be the one to push ahead. You know, if you already have this panther energy, don't be afraid to, you know, reach out to this person. But maybe do it slowly with this indication of coffee. Maybe be the one to ask. You could potentially say it's a date, or just say something more casual, because they might not feel like they're worthy of you yet, but that could give them the confidence boost they need. Who knows? All right, you never know till you try. So that's what I've got for you, pile number 2. I hope it was a, you know, an interesting little read there. And yeah, if you liked it, you know, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, let me know if it resonated, you know, who you think this person might be. It's quite sweet character by the looks of it. How they view you is very, very sweet. They think very highly of you, which is really cool. So yeah, that's all for today, and I'll see you in the next read. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. If this is the apple you chose, then this is your reading. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at who has a secret crush on you. You are the apple of whose eye. Okay, so you guys picked this really like rosy red apple, I want to say. It just straight off the bat, it just reminds me of the one from Snow White. I'm getting kind of alluring, dangerous kind of vibes of this for some reason, like with that deep red. So yeah. Oh, might be a bit of an exciting read, this one I'm getting from this. So yeah, let's see. Let's put your apple to one side. And let's see, first and foremost, we're going to be looking at some oracles to look at the energy of this person, to see if you recognize them, and also how they're perceiving you at the moment. But this one is, what is the energy the person who has a crush on you is in right now? What archetype are they? The maiden. Okay, very, very interesting with this Snow White connotation. So straight off the bat, this person, you know, could come across, you know, first and foremost, a little bit innocent, potentially a bit younger than you. Okay. But there might be more than meets the eye. Let's have a look at the rest of their oracles they've pulled. So this is the group. There's so many cards wanted to come out for. So they also have the arrow and the stag. Interesting. And last but not least, they have slimy, another interesting card. So this person, you know, like I said, the maiden is sort of you know, the beginning of like this stages of growing through womanhood. Though I'm not going to attach gender to this, because I just feel like this could just be someone that inhibits that sort of innocent but curious kind of curious nature. You know, I say innocent, but I don't know about that. I feel this person might have a bit of hidden depths. With this arrow here, we can see that this person, you know, they really feel like they have to be kind of aware of who they're surrounding themselves with. Like they almost may come across like they want to be protected, I want to say, with that arrow being a sign of protection. But they're also simultaneously showing up as the stag. Now, stags definitely can be hunted for sure, but they're also known as the king of the forest in a lot of folklore and a lot of cultures. Okay, they're known as a symbol of strength, of dignity. So this person might not be as helpless as they may come across, or potentially make out, dare I say it, you know. With that maiden archetype there, as much as there is that sort of young kind of innocent energy, there's also that kind of longing for something more, you know, wanting that bit of danger, maybe, you know, the allure of what's on the other side of this kind of forest they've already been in. I don't know if you can see this figure on there. They look, to me, just quite the word I'm getting is lustful. I don't know with that, but like oh, like I really want to see like what's on the other side. Okay. And also with this last card here, I feel like this person definitely may have that vibe about them that a young person has of being romantic, you know, this person that believes in all those kind of fairy tales. Interesting, Snow White came up. As in, you know, they've kissed a lot of frogs is what I'm getting off this slimy card, okay? And they might be a bit fed up of that because they want their prince, you know. Sometimes people with that maiden archetype, prince or princess, you know, they want to have their kind of romantic ideals met, okay? and they're waiting for their kind of proverbial prince, I think, this person. I also think that they potentially might have a jealous streak, okay? Just to bear in mind, that is what that slimy card can denote sometimes. But anyway, we really should pull your cards out again. How they view you, should I say. So the next oracle cards that I'm pulling are going to be how this person who has a crush on you views you. And again, we've got double cards. We got the animal. That's really interesting. And the unseen. Oh, okay, yeah, you definitely present some sort of allure or danger for this person. They see you as quite... Okay, this is one of two things, okay? Either they see you as having quite a wild side, but you might keep that hidden from others, but they've noticed it and they're very intrigued by that. Or they feel that this sort of wild element of you, this animalistic person, you know, I don't mean that in a bad way, as in you just embrace, like you want to be free, you want to have fun. This is how they view you, by the way. You might not see this, but this is how this person sees you. You know, very like potentially kind of intense, very passionate. They feel like that part of you will pull them into something new, you know, a new exciting kind of horizon for them with this unseen. And I think with this maiden archetype that they're under, they're very interested in that. They're definitely on the vibe of that kind of part of this archetype that's really interested in, you know, seeing beyond the veil, or, you know, being taken on a bit of an adventure, you know. Oh wow, okay, yeah, they definitely see you as a bit of a wild one. The animal guardian came out for you guys, and green again, another card in this deck that's about embracing your kind of wild side and like sowing your seeds, but you're growing. They see you as someone that's like really embracing this part of yourself, and they're very, very intrigued by that, you know. Gosh, you definitely have a lot of this Snow White and the hunter kind of vibes, because, you know, as innocent as Snow White is, she still eats that apple, you know, she's still tempted by that apple, you know. And this person's very tempted by you. That's what I want to say. Definitely tempted by you. Actually, dare I say it? We've been getting a lot of Snow White vibes off this card. Look, with the female figure surrounded by the animals. Dare I say it? This person might want to tame you. They may have those sort of kind of youthful ideals in relationships of, oh, this is a bad girl or a bad boy, but I reckon I could tame them, you know. A little bit, as much as this person might come across as young or innocent. I don't think that's the whole story of this person. They've got some confidence about them, or it could just be naivety, should I say. But they're definitely not as helpless as what they either may appear or potentially make out. I feel I really do need to say that. Oh, this is a juicy one. This is quite intriguing. So they definitely feel like you can take them somewhere they've never been before, and they're very excited by this, with this unseen. Okay, they think you're in touch. Either you just come across as a very exciting person to them, or someone that's going to help them grow or be able to step into something new and exciting. And they're all about that. They will take that risk. I really feel they will take that risk, as much as they seem like they may be, you know, feeling they need to be aware of protecting themselves. They have that inner strength, or almost arrogance or cockiness or confidence, I want to say, the stag there. So they're not too like scared about coming forward, I wouldn't think. I think you might have to be a bit careful of this person though. I do feel I need to say that with this, like I said, potentially a bit of a jealous streak, or a bit of a I can tame you streak. I feel they may be surprised by you guys, because it does seem like you guys are very much, or how they're viewing you anyways, that you're very much in your power. And I just feel noted to look at the bottom deck energy of this, and it says something that is never truly yours. They may feel like you might be a bit hard to get though, deep down. They might not be. They still got that sort of tentative kind of mindset of, will I be able to get my power free? Will I be able to tame them? You know, maybe their animalistic kind of energy, and they want to be free and to just be in touch with themselves and kind of do what they like, is going to be quite overwhelming for me. I still think they're willing to go for the challenge, though. I have to be straight up with that. All eyes on you. I think there's something about when you look at this person, it makes them go very giddy. I'm looking at all the eyes here, especially on your side. There's eyes everywhere. Okay. They may actually feel a little bit intimidated by you, that potentially, like, you might see through them. You might see through this if it's an act, like this sort of innocent kind of act they might have going on here, potentially. Or I think they may have a feeling that you know they have a crush on you. This is a person who may play that sort of, kind of sweet kind of character to attract people, and they feel like that could potentially be something that, you would be attracted to. I want to say that. But at the same time, I think they do feel you might see through that with all these eyes. Because I'm noticing, like, the most, like, the animal eye, you're not facing them, you're looking away. So they do feel that they're going to have a little bit of a task on their hand getting your attention. And I don't think this person's above playing games. I've got to be really honest with you. I am getting that sort of young energy from them, 100%. But yeah, be mindful of this person. I don't think they're all what they seem. As much as you are coming with this unseen energy here, I don't think this person is all what they seem either. They've got much more ego, I want to say, than you may or other people may think. Okay, that's what I'm getting from them. They are romantic. They are quite a passionate person. They do want something new. They may be quite bored in where they're at. They do want to grow. They feel like you can take them somewhere exciting. Okay, there is an energy of lust. I'm going to put that out there, not to upset anyone, but there is that there, 100%. But very interesting. This looks like it's going to be a bit of a juicy read, pile 3. So, sit back, strap yourselves in. Okay, I don't know. Let me see if there's anything else I'm getting from these cards right now. I don't know why this card, I'm getting this vibe. They feel they may have competition also. In regards to, you may already be with someone, is a vibe that I'm getting from that. But they want to be that person. Oh, this person is juicy. That came through here. This figure, that you may be with a figure like this already. I still think they'll try their luck though, because there is a jealous element here with all the green and the slimy card. Okay, so that's all I'm getting from the cards so far, the oracle cards. So let's move into your tarot. But first, let's just tidy this up. Bear these all in mind. Okay, we've got our kind of cheeky maiden, I want to say, young energy that wants to explore more. Okay, so let's move into the tarot now and see a little bit more in depth about this person, like their energy towards you, and what are their actions going to be, their feelings towards you, their actions towards you. Okay, one more awful shuffler, as you can tell. Okay, let's give you some cards for pile 3. This person has a crush on pile 3. Okay, what's their energy towards pile 3? Okay, we've got the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, oh gosh, just lost a ring. Interesting. A card of balance, but also potentially a card of everything wants to come out. A card of exploitation. So let's get a little bit more info on this. What is this about? Let's pull some more cards. Knight of Cups. Okay. Definitely that romantic vibe. They definitely have romance on the cards. They have a want to be romanced by you, or this is how they want to come towards you, but got to be a bit careful. The Knight of Cups kind of character, they can, you know, very romantic, but can be a little bit fickle, okay, because that horse is still there and ready to go, you know, when they've got some other exploits. The King of Pentacles. Okay, I think you definitely may be older than this person, or definitely more mature in some way, I want to say. They may feel like you're very focused on other things, like your business and your material world right now. Okay, Five of Wands. Yes, they feel like they have competition for your affections or your attention, I want to say. Okay. They feel like you could just be sitting back laughing at everyone trying to get your attention, and they're trying to think like, you know, how can I do that? If this wolf looking at me, oh, they might be trying to find a way to get close to you with that animal energy there. That's why I'm seeing it as you again, like as in this wolf figure, isn't it? This King of Pentacles, okay? They may feel like, yeah, like I said, there may be someone already around you that they feel is kind of guarding you from them, like either you're already in a relationship, or, you know, there's something that's someone's got their eye on them in terms of warning them off you. I don't know why that's coming through, but it's coming through strong, so that's really interesting. But they want to find a way to get by your side, I want to say, and kind of embody this wolf. Page of Pentacles. Yes, they are young, okay? They want an opportunity with you because they do like you, but they're still, they're finding their feet, okay? They're finding their feet. Okay, let's clarify some of these cards now. And Six of Pentacles, what's that about? Okay, Six of Swords, interesting. Knight of Cups, what's the Knight of Cups about? Oh, okay. Oh, they're big romantic energy here, okay? They want all of that shabazz with you, okay? They want all the romance, and they feel like it could, you know, they want their happily ever after all that, but they want to be wined and dined, or that's how they want to go about things with you. They want that, like, wholeheartedly, like, sweet messages, sweet gestures, all of that. Ultimately, yeah, Two of Cups, they really do want a relationship eventually with you, I want to say, with that. Definitely. They look at you. I don't know why I'm getting the vibe this person potentially could be a bit of a gold digger. They see you as someone with status and they like that. I don't know why that came through, but it did. So there's that, bear that in mind. Some of you may have children. I feel like I need to say that, and this is who this wolf is. Some kind of threat to them getting close to you. There's some other energy around you that they believe is a threat to them getting close to you, a protective energy. Could be a person, could just be a thing, I don't know, or maybe you even have a dog or a pet that does not like this person. Okay, Queen of Swords. They're trying to think of a strategy to be the person that's going to be successful in gaining your affections. Okay, this Queen of Swords energy, this person, you know, as much as they come across as a page in some aspects of this reading, they definitely have more confidence than you might think. Okay, Three of Swords. And bottom deck energy, Hanged Man. Okay, interesting. There's another card that's wanting to stick out here. What is that? Four of Cups. Kind of, this person's like, that's like that bored, kind of fed up energy, you know, like either they're bored where they're at and they see you as something that's exciting, so they're going to come, like they're coming towards you, like we saw with the oracles, okay, and they're not happy with what they've been offered. Like this person may very well have a lot of suitors themselves, you know, but they're just not interested, you know. They may be someone young and they might not be interested in the people that are of their own age group, and you may not be that. You definitely seem like someone a bit more established, a bit more just different from their other suitors, I want to say. That's why they really are taken by you. And I do think it's something to do with maturity in general, whether you're more further along in, you knowing yourself and being this free kind of free person, or whether you are quite established in your field, or like, you know, in your wealth, etc. They see you as someone that's like quite solid in that, as well as quite free. Okay, so what this person's going to do, they feel like they have competition in regards to you. They're going to devise a strategy, and they're going to be quite calculating and cold about that. I think they're willing to kind of cut down all of their competition, and they're going to do it. They're clever. Like I said, potentially a bit manipulative, this person. I think they do kind of choose how they let people see them. They definitely feel you might see through this, but I don't think they feel other people do. So they feel like that will work in their favor when they're trying to get your attention or get rid of other competition. Like the Queen of Swords can be very cutting, you know, and they're not going to be emotional about it. As you can see, her cup here is locked away. You know, that's to remind us that sometimes, you know, when we're in that Queen of Sword energy, you can be quite ruthless. And I think this person is willing to be quite ruthless to get your affections and your attention. So, you know, I'm reading that they are going to definitely try to come forward. They're just trying to strategize a way to get rid of any competition around you right now. That may involve them having to come up with a sort of plan, you know. This Page of Pentacles here too, you know, definitely trying to figure you out a bit more, I think, or build up their own status and wealth to get your attention. As you can see, this King of Pentacles is looking this way. This person's pretending like, again, like we're getting that sort of that maiden energy of like looking away, like, oh no, I'm not looking at you. But really, I feel this character, this is them, it's representing them. They want your attention. They're going to try and do something, you know, either step into your field like as a kind of rookie to kind of learn something, maybe if you're their boss or something of that nature, and try and get your attention that way through their achievements. Okay, I definitely see that. That's what they want to do. You know, it's like, don't look at me, but I hope you're looking at me. 100%. Now the Three of Swords is here. That's quite interesting. I feel like if this fails, it will really upset this person. I don't know like how deep of a level, like I'm not taking this Three of Swords too seriously. I just feel like that could potentially be like, it will hurt their ego if they're not successful in this plan to get your attentions or your affections, I want to say. This is a really, I don't know, I'm laughing so much because they're quite an entertaining person. This is so dramatic. But I feel this person could be like quite a dramatic person, actually. They haven't got their own way. They're going to, they're not going to like it. Let's put it that way. They're not going to like it. But they're definitely going to try and come forward to you, but they do want to be successful in it. So they're going to try and get themselves, you know, either try and elevate themselves to get your attention or get you guys more on a even pegging. They're definitely going to do that, and they're just going to be ruthless with any competition they have. I think they'll happily sabotage things, distract people, whatever they can to make sure they get what they want. This person isn't, as like I said, we said at the beginning, not as innocent or as immature as they may, you know, first appear to people, just because they may have a young face or young energy or innocence or naivety about them. They're calculating with that Queen of Swords there, 100%, and I think they're actually a very clever person, potentially somewhat manipulative. So this is an interesting character. This might be something that entertains you, by the way, though. If you know this about this person, you might not even be feeling any bad vibes about it. You might just find it quite amusing, or you may like that in a person, to see that tenacity in that person, you know. They definitely have drive. Well, give them that, 100%. Okay. Now, let's have a look. This starting bit of this Six of Pentacles and Six of Swords gives me a lot of energy of this person has not been happy with what they've received, particularly in romance up until this point. And we kind of had that vibe already with the like that slimy card, where they feel like they've kissed a lot of frogs and not got what they've wanted, because they're very idealistic. You know, that's where this naive energy, this maiden energy is coming through strongly. Very idealistic and very like romantic. I don't know why I'm getting strong Libra vibes from this person, with both the Queen of Swords and all of this romantic kind of energy. Okay, take that as it resonates, but definitely some air sign vibes here, 100%. they are not happy with what they've been given, okay? So they're trying to move away from that. They might have been very disappointed in love before, and this could be because this person has these ideals, you know, and they need to, you know, mature through a few relationships, etc., to maybe get past that. Or they might not ever get past that. Maybe that's just how they are, you know. They want to be wined and dined, or that's what they want to do. They want the whole, like, you know, fairy tale. This their Snow White, their prince coming to kiss them, or being the prince and having their princess to do that with. Because they want their happy ever after with this 10 of Cups. 100%. They really do. And they do. They want it with you. They really do want it with you. They're seeing you as a king. Okay, not even just a prince. They're seeing you as their king. But there are some obstacles to them getting towards you, 100%. And there's going to be a lot of potential drama, game playing, you know, etc. to get there. Although I feel like you might see through all this with this person. So that's really interesting. Also be aware this person might be a little bit just interested as also in the material things you have to offer. This 6 of Pentacles, like they feel like they deserve that, and they're seeing you as a King of Pentacles, someone who's got a lot of what they want and what they may have had lacking. And if that's not something you like, just be aware of that. This might be partly what is attracting them towards you. Okay, but they definitely see you as dragging them into a world that they've never been able to experience yet. You know, and they want that. They want to experience that with you. They like seeing where you're at and where it's taken you, and they want to be taken there also. This is really, really cool. Okay. Oh, yeah, we have the Hanged Man there. Okay, Hanged Man, like one of the slowest cards in the deck, then followed by the 8 of Wands. Okay, so this person's gonna be doing a little bit of thinking, you know, on how they can get towards you. But once they've done that, okay, they're gonna move towards you quick. That's what I'm gonna say. They are gonna move towards you quick, and they're gonna start by just trying to be around you a bit more. Okay, or trying to grab your attention. So this person, if this is resonating, how you can definitely notice them, this is a person who is going to be trying to get your attention, and I feel like you're going to know that. And depending on what kind of person you are, I feel like you'll be potentially a bit entertained or flattered. You know, if this is someone younger than you, you know, you might not take them seriously, and I think this worries them. This definitely worries them, that you might not see them as a serious kind of prospect. Because I do think genuinely, whether this is because they're just such an idealist romantically, you know, tunnel visioned in that side, but I do think deep down they are very romantic. That's what they want. Because there are a lot of Cups cards coming out here, so I don't think it's all superficial. But it just depends, like, how deeply sincere it is, you know, if that's just an ideal they have, you know, that storybook. But the reason why their relationships in the past haven't worked out is because, you know, that's not what relationships are all about, you know. Also, there is that vibe with this 5 of Wands, because this is obviously, there's a card of competition and conflict, but I also feel like they feel like you can help them elevate, is what I'm getting from there. Either dating you's gonna elevate their status, or you're gonna again take them to new heights. Like this person's reaching out to the flame, like you're introducing them to new passions, like things like that, and that's where they want to be. Because with that boredom card we saw earlier, with that 4 of Cups, you know, they've not been satisfied where they've been so far in life. And with you, like, embodying this animalistic kind of, you know, wild, free, but also very successful energy, they think, oh yeah, this is a person that's going to take me where I need to be. So that's really, really interesting. So that's what I'm getting off the tarot. Now, like with these readings, I've kind of been doing things a little bit differently with the next kind of, you know, the ending part. But for this person, because they seem like a bit duplicitous is the word, like a bit, they're not straightforward in how to read them, you know, if their actions are sincere or whatnot. I'm going to just use these 3 oracle cards to just like ask, like, what are their true intentions in terms of how, you know, they feel and what they're going to be doing to come towards you, okay? So I'm just going to shuffle these oracles and pull 3. So for pile number 3, what is this person's true intentions and how they're going to come forward? Okay, what are their true intentions and how they're going to come forward? Interesting. Spiritual body, astral travel. That's another one. Drop the dreamy energy off of that. So there is that sort of fantasy element still there. This might just be a fantasy for this person, and that's something to be aware of. Okay. They do want to explore new things with you though. They see you as something like a whole new world. A whole new world. Let's come through that song. Okay, give us one more. Their true intentions and their energy coming towards you. Oh, that's really difficult. It's like they don't want to talk. This person really don't want to give this away. Okay, let's give us one more card. Their true intentions. Okay. I don't know if you're going to find out what their true intentions, because we've got so many cards. Shell, the sort of High Priestess card, this astral card of things being hidden. So maybe it's just going to be part of the whole journey for you guys, is finding out what this person's true intentions are. They come towards you, but they definitely, you know, they're very, it's like a fantasy for them. You are a fantasy for them, but they also feel like you're definitely bringing them into something new, and that's what this person's really interested in. Okay, this whole like opening up a new world to them. Okay, but with this shell here, we've got certain matters in the situation are not being communicated. They're not gonna, maybe you may never fully know this person's full intentions of coming towards you. Potentially not, or definitely not now. Very difficult person to read. Okay, there's sort of hidden elements about this person that might make them intriguing. God, we have a soulmate card under that, so wow, God, some of you may be interested in a person like this. I feel like there are a lot of drama, but you know, if you can hold your own, you know, you're in that animal kind of spirit, this might be something that really you know, entertains and excites you. You never know, so no judgments, but they definitely see you as taking them to somewhere new, somewhere that they want to be, you know. So they do want to ground all this green energy here. Okay, and they're trying to figure out how to get out of their sort of mind and fantasy into the reality. But I don't think they're going to communicate this to you. Like I said, I feel like they're going to try and eliminate competition first and foremost, I want to say, and try and grab your attention. I feel like that's how this connection, if it's going to get started, is how it will start. Okay, they're going to somehow try and grab your attention and get close to you. Okay, and that's probably by like almost maybe showing off in the field that you're in, or something that they know that you like, showing you that they're making progress in that. Okay, pretending potentially that they're like shy or things of this nature, innocent, you know, thinking that might draw you in. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be fully up. They're not going to come to you up front, because I think that kind of that might ruin this person's romantic ideals, to be a person that comes and does that. They want that romance, they want that good story to tell how they met, you know, how you guys met, etc. They're not going to be like, oh well, I just went up to them and just said da 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 da, and then we ended up getting together. No, this person wants all of the, you know, ceremony, the pizzazz, you know, them rom-com moments, I feel, and they're just going to go for it. And you might actually get some romantic comedy moments out of this situation for sure. I could definitely see that. So yeah, this is so funny. I can't stop laughing because it really does fit this sort of, it's like an urban kind of twist on Snow White a little bit. This is strange, you know, you're the hunter, but you're the one that's actually being hunted by this person who isn't as innocent as they may seem. They actually do want adventure, that's for sure. They're doing they want them new horizons to be available to them. Okay, so I'm just going to get some animal oracle cards now, just for some closing advice, you know, just on the off chance. If you're interested, pile 3, in helping this connection along, if it interests you, or you know, getting the best out of this situation, what kind of animal energy should you be in? Okay, we've got earthworm coming through there. Okay, what else? And the Lamb. Interesting. So the advice here, if this is someone that you like, is be patient with them, okay? They're learning and growing. They may be more immature than you, okay? You know, and whatever kind of way they're going about to try and get your attention is just, you know, that's the stage of their life that they're at, okay? And they may have things to learn. And you might be able, if you are older, wiser, whatever, than them, you may be able to look upon them with a smile on your face and be like, you know, some of you may find it quite sweet the way they try to get your attention, etc. So just give them that kind of patience and understanding while they develop, okay? And they kind of build themselves up, because they may definitely have these vibes of, you know, they're not fully confident or sure in themselves yet, because they definitely don't see you guys as equals yet, okay? But they're still striving to get to you. So as much as this person may have a bit of cockiness or arrogance or ego about them, they may still be quite you know, shy, or with that maiden, or underdeveloped, like emotionally in certain ways. That's how I came across wrong. As in, they still have some maturing to do, you know, they still maybe quite naive and stepping into themselves, finding themselves. And you may be a person that's really inspired on them on the positive side of things, you know, because they seem very set on stepping into this new with you. They look up to you. I definitely want to say that, as much as they're very attracted to you. They see you as this wild and free person, but that's something that they look up to and would like to be. And a lot of what this person might come across as ego may actually come from a place of a lack of confidence or disappointments from the past, etc. So be patient with this person is what I want to say. But there is a warning with this Scorpion card here. They may sting though, okay? They're not as fragile, you know, as you may think. Just bear that in mind, okay? But be patient. The main message coming through there is patience, okay? They might want to come and be with the beast that is you, but they still might slightly be the lamb coming to the slaughter. And I think you know that about this person. If you know who it is, or they make themselves known, you definitely see them as younger, I want to say. You definitely do view them as younger and potentially more immature than yourself. But you might be quite charmed by that, I want to say. Might be making you feel young again, who knows. But if you're older, that is. But yeah, let's just get one closing message now from the Affirmators, the relationship ones. Just, you know, some closing advice for this, for you, you know, whether you want to be open to this crush and their shenanigans, because they got a lot going on, that's for sure. Just some closing advice about relationships in general, you know. Let's see. Pile number 3, okay. What is the closing advice, please? What is the closing advice, please? Surrender. Hear ye, hear ye. You are hereby being called to unclench your grip on any old thought patterns that are getting in your way. Surrender any ideas that make you feel like a victim of circumstance, or which make your dream relationship seem like an impossibility. The mayor of reinvention has just arrived and has made the following decree. Limiting beliefs about yourself and your life are heretofore forthwith officially and indubitably declared for the birds. Interesting. Okay. So what I'm getting off that is basically, you know, just see how this pans out. You know, it might be reigniting some kind of fire within you, you know, if it's reminding you of, you know, your younger days or your youth, seeing someone who has a crush on you, kind of doing, you know, the utmost to get your affections and attention. It might be instilling some fire back in you, which isn't a bad thing, you know. Whether, you know, you end up in a relationship with this person or not, that remains to be seen, and that will be up to you. But at the very least, there might be something to be learned from it, you know. So yeah, that's all I have for you, pile number 3. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that sort of dramatic fairy tale of this person that's pursuing you as a crush. I very much did. I found that very entertaining, I must say. A lot of quite rom-com vibes coming through. But yeah, if you enjoyed it or it resonated, give us a thumbs up, you know, always positive to like, you know, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if this sounds like someone you know, if you've been in this, because I reckon there'll be some funny stories to come out of situations like this for sure. And share with friends if you think it will resonate with them. So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.